Hello everyone, this is Ahmed Masoud from MStack360, and today I will walk you through a process that many small businesses really need, but usually they even don't know that it's already existing. So if you have a small business and your Microsoft 365 is tied to GoDaddy, you're stuck in their system and missing out on Microsoft 365 full features, security and flexibility. But here is the good news. You don't need to migrate anything to anywhere or to rebuild everything from scratch. You might get advices or suggestions that you have to migrate from a tenant to a new tenant, from an account to a new account, or rebuild everything from scratch, but you don't have to. Instead of that, we have a process called disconnecting Microsoft 365 from GoDaddy. And then you can take the full control over your Microsoft 365. You already have a Microsoft 365, and I will help you today to restore it back. Let me show you how we can do it. The first thing, you sign in normally to your account in office.com. Then you will add the email and password that GoDaddy has given you. I'm signing in now with the account that we have to retrieve, which is the hidden admin, I call it, that GoDaddy is hiding, and I will show you how you find it. So once you find that and signed in back again, you will go through what I'm going through right now. So you sign in normally. Now I'm signing in normally to my Microsoft 365 account. Then if I try to go to the admin, it will redirect me to GoDaddy. And here is our first mission: to regain the access to the Microsoft 365 tenancy. There is a very important note that I have to highlight, that if you have a website is running through GoDaddy, or your own domain is via GoDaddy or web hosting or whatever, we are not going to touch it at all. It's just related to disconnecting Microsoft 365 services from GoDaddy and take the full control over them. So we can call it unplugging Microsoft 365 from GoDaddy. Now let's go back to gain the access to a hidden admin that GoDaddy is hiding. In order to do it, you have to go to Entra ID portal, portal.azure.com. Allow me to copy it. Here is it. So once you sign in there, it might ask you to cancel or do anything here like this. Yes, cancel. You search for resources. Then you go to users and you will find a list of your users. The important one in our list is the one which starts with admin and holds the company domain name. So this is our target. I will open this user. I will take the email and reset the password. I'm already using this account, so from this point, it will go through the same process I went through. Direction. Now going back to office.com, let's get rid of this redirection to the admin center, because from there, we will start setting up the Microsoft. We will start getting rid of GoDaddy and setting up it with Microsoft and setting up Microsoft 365 via Microsoft directly. In order to do it, we have to use PowerShell, and there is already a built-in application in Windows called PowerShell, but I prefer using Visual Studio Code. So I will open Visual Studio Code here, then let me open it and open a new project. And here is the code I'm copying. I will paste everything. I will share with you in the description below. I will attach a blog that I have already written a couple of months ago that contains all of those steps and actionable items. So now this is the connection. You have to do it. And I have also attached the tips and tricks in order to avoid any possible issues. Now I will connect directly because I'm doing this task daily to my customers. So I will sign in normally. It has popped up with something to sign in with here. I will add the email and then I will add the password. Then it will ask for the multi-factor authentication. I've done it. Microsoft Graph is asking for permissions to do this task. For sure I will consent it and accept it. Now everything is good. This is another connection method, no need for it. Now I will get the domain list first that I have in this tenancy. It's asking me again to sign in. I will for sure sign in again. And now it's giving me the affected domain that I have to defederate or disconnect. So I will copy the domain, add it here, then update the domain to be managed instead of federated, and I will run this command. Now let's get the list of domains again, and you see here they are both are managed, and one of them was managed before. This is a typical Microsoft on Microsoft domain that Microsoft is giving you by default. but the company domain was federated. Now the company domain is managed, and in the next few minutes we will be having access to the Microsoft Admin Center. Now let's disconnect this module and close PowerShell or Visual Studio Code. Let's try our luck and see if the Admin Center is working. It's just 2 minutes now done. It's still redirecting me. While I'm waiting for it, let me give you a quick brief about the process that we will follow. The first thing is, now we should access the Admin Center after a few minutes, maximum between 1 and 2 hours. For sure the mail flow is not disrupted as there is no data loss or downtime. Let's now try our luck and see how it will work. In the meanwhile, while I'm waiting to access the Admin Center, let me give you now a quick brief about the process, what we have done and what we still have to do. The process is simply, you have to gain access over the hidden admin. We have already done that. Step number 2 is to disconnect GoDaddy through PowerShell, and we have already done that. The next steps is going to map the users with a client. Let me give you a quick brief about what I mean with this. Almost all emails that you can get in GoDaddy, you have to pay for them a license, which is not true, because when you have access to the Microsoft Admin Center itself, you will have an option called shared mailboxes that you can completely get for free and utilize them for your emails like info, sales, marketing, etc. The only condition to use those emails is that you have to assign them to a licensed user. So if you have a license, you can utilize as many as you want of those emails. So mapping users mean I'll speak with the business owner and tell them how many users you want to add, how many licenses you want to give them, what type of licenses you want to give each. I will add, while editing this video, a table with the licenses and the difference between them in a nice way. So some people choose the basic one, others choose standard, others choose premium. I will give you a brief about the difference between them, and we might speak about them later separately. Now, going back to the topic of mapping the user means deciding who will get which license, and we have to create how many shared mailboxes. And for your infos, a shared mailbox is, as I said, free, and for sure, as you know, the shared mailbox doesn't require any extra license. After that, we will ensure the DNS records are mapping to Microsoft system. Through GoDaddy, the connection is pretty simple. We'll add also the DKIM and DMARC to ensure the email integrity and email security. That's almost all. The last step is going to reset users' passwords and share with them a temporary password, and they can change it later for sure to their own current passwords to completely finalize this process. Let me now try my luck and access the Admin Center. So refresh this page first and then head to the admin. Wow, it's working now great. This is awesome. You see now the access to the Admin Center is nice. You have access to the users, to the groups, and from here you can add shared mailboxes. Regarding the step where you have to buy the licenses, you can purchase them from Microsoft for sure. And yeah, do you see how is it easy going, how it's neat and nice? For sure, once everything is done, there are only 2 more things to be done from your end. Is to go to the settings and partner relationship and remove GoDaddy's control over your account. This is after assigning the license to the users. And then you can go to GoDaddy and cancel the auto renewal of the license you have bought with them. I will mention again this important note that your domain will remain as it is with GoDaddy. Your website, if you have with GoDaddy a website or hosting, will remain as it is. It's untouchable at all. So this is almost the whole process about it. And the result is smoother, more secure and flexible Microsoft 365 environment, and you are dealing directly with Microsoft to have access to all their portals, support, and all their resources. And for sure, we have avoided the scenario where some people might suggest migrating or building everything from scratch. And as you see, I have helped dozens of customers to get rid of GoDaddy and be directly completely with a flexible system in Microsoft. And for sure, if you are stuck with GoDaddy in the same case, I will leave my contact details below in the comments in the description of this video, so you can reach out or book a 15 minutes free intro call if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.